Show you off in the Lambos out on Collins. I be.
What the fuck's up?
You bitch motherfuckers.
This is the first official episode and the first official podcast of the two nerds and one brain.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
the one with the brain. Yeah,
He's
because
a fucking dummy.
I'm pretty dumb. Like I was supposed to get a towel because I'm fat because I sweat a lot and it's really hot in here, and I didn't even do that. But I think we'll be all right. So
and you know I'm the audio guy, so if I'm not able to get the fan out the background, it's because he's fat.
It's because I'm fat. Yeah. So we do very much apologize, but also go fuck yourself because I'm fat. So you know I like to eat. Fuck are you staring at?
I can't help it.
I'm just so sexy, right?
Damn right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're not gay, by the way. I'm married to a woman.
I'm married to
Even
my
though
dog.
it seems surprising, because I am pretty fucking ugly.
I'm
Did I
married-
break the camera yet? I don't think so, but it's coming.
I'm married to my dog, and me, myself, and I, and
Yeah,
My vape.
he's into some weird shit.
you have no idea.
It's really awkward.
Anyways, this episode is not sponsored by Red's Apple Ale, but go ahead and grab some popcorn and
Because
grab a beer.
thirst quenchers.
Yeah, grab a beer. Don't you dare. We didn't even cheers yet. What are you doing?
It actually doesn't taste too bad. It
So-
does taste like a bitch drink, though.
So it's
Probably because he's a bitch.
probably. So we're not sponsored, but Red's Apple Ale sponsor. Anyways, cheers.
Yeah.
What is that thing that the Irish say? Charlemagne?
Episode #001. Yes, sir.
Yep. Oh my god, that is pretty good. All right, so I guess today we're just going to be talking about random shit. The setup here was a bit weird because it's a pretty small room and I have a stupidly oversized mattress. I was trying to hang up the shirt.
He's got a full-size bed in a half-size room, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, because I'm a full-size dude, so you know.
It's weird.
I was trying to set up the shirt that you see back, this dope ass Flash shirt, and I didn't have a nail, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just use a screw. And when I hit the screw, it kind of ripped my finger, and I don't know. We've been having like all kinds of problems, but we're here. We're finally settled in, and everything is recording. Everything is good. Everything audio wise is pretty good. So yeah, just go ahead and grab some popcorn, grab a beer, and I guess let's just get into it then.
Yeah.
We can just edit this out. What do we got?
By the way, the Flash sucks.
Fuck you. No, okay.
Freaking fat.
All right, look, I know.
You should definitely have Batman up there. Batman is the best superhero that ever lived, only because he is a human that does everything a superhuman can do.
So, what makes him so different from Green Arrow then? Green Arrow is just a human.
He just shoots a bow. He's trash.
Okay, Batman just throws hands. He's trash. What are you talking about?
Meet him in the streets. You know, honestly,
with no prep time.
If anybody watches anime, I think Batman and Rock Lee are pretty evenly matched.
He's just saying that.
No. Because
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch anime, so
he has
like,
no
he's the
chakra.
anime dude.
He's just like, meet me in the streets.
Oh yeah, just like you.
Yeah, meet me in the streets. What's up?
Well, look, the whole definition of a superhero is a hero that is super. They have superpowers. And that's why the Flash is definitely better.
Batman is the strongest human. He beat Superman. And I don't want to hear, oh, he had kryptonite.
He did.
Because if you're going to fight somebody, you're going to find a weakness and you're going to abuse it.
I mean, yeah, of course. But everybody just uses that stupid, but with prep time. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could beat Batman with enough prep time.
Batman is a genius.
Yeah, but
he doesn't need prep time.
Yeah, he does. And with enough prep time, I could beat Batman if I had enough prep time. Like, I know I'm not wrong on this.
All you're gonna do is sit on him.
You goddamn right, because I'm fat, and that's my superpower.
All right, Poe.
You just mad. Anyways, so
crispy.
Okay, it's like crispy. Hopefully that doesn't sound like shit, but he's the audio guy, so blame him if it does.
I'm sorry. Accidents happen.
So yeah, kind of hard to think of stuff.
What do you mean it's hard? Actually, pause, because that was actually kind of awkward.
Pause, yeah. It was a bit,
My socks are on though.
yeah,
So it's
so
all
are
good.
mine. So but yeah, we're finally in here doing it, and
Pause.
oh yeah, pause. Jesus, that came out way wrong. We're finally in here recording the podcast. It was a couple of things. I've been reading this book by Marcus Aurelius.
What a
and,
name.
Yeah, right. And he was I believe, a Roman emperor, and he had a diary or like a journal or whatever. And it was never meant to be read by a single other human. And it was called To Himself, and posthumously, they call it the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. It's like 99 pages, and I'm on page like 15 or something like that.
Well,
And it's a very interesting book.
that shows how motivated he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just started reading it like a couple months ago, and like
In a couple months, he made it 15 pages.
Yeah, because
I'm proud of this fucking guy
yeah,
right here.
yeah, because sometimes you just read one line, you're like, you know what, that's good enough for today. Like that's all I need for today, kind of thing. And there's this section in there where he's talking about dance and theater and stuff like that, and he writes to himself, what is your, like, what's the word he used? Like, what is your passion? What is your, like, creative, like, outlook? Or, like, what is your, like, purpose of living, almost? And he answers himself by saying to be good. Like, master that. Just as, like, you know, painters are trying to master the art of portraying real life or reality onto a canvas, or sculptors are trying to you know, portray the human body, and it's really good. It's really good, and I feel like I can call myself a stoic. Um, you know, I mean, I definitely have some work to be, like, there's definitely work to be done, but you know, all that good shit. I feel good. Um, and then Sunday, um, I was driving in my car, and I was listening to music. I was just chilling, and this Ford, of course, it was a Ford, right?
Wow. Fucking gross.
This like Ford F-150, like loud as shit. He's in the right, all the way right lane, and I guess he wanted to make that left turn, and instead of just going up and turning left, he just cut in front of like 3 or 4 lanes of traffic. And like I slow roll up to him, right? And there's a guy that's driving and a girl that's in the passenger seat, right? And she rolls down the window. She's like, "Sorry," and I'm like, "No, that's not cool, man. Like I've got like my dog in the back. Like you just cut over like 4 lanes of traffic. Like that's not okay." And then the dude is like, "Hey, she said that she's sorry, asshole." And I was like,
You're the one driving.
like I'm the asshole. I'm in a car, and I'm like, big man talking. So finally he drives away, and I was mad, and I started doing like the playback. You know, like, if you hadn't said this, if you hadn't been in the car, and it just made me realize that, you know, like, this shit doesn't matter. Like, I'm probably never gonna see that dude again. Like, ever.
What are you gonna do if you do see him again?
I don't know, probably do the stoic thing and just flip him off and leave or something like that. But no, like, it definitely made me realize that I had a lot more work to do. Which is fair. I mean, everything can be improved, obviously. So, yeah, that's my story time. It's my story time. It's my little 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah, it was nice.
You got any stories, big man?
Any stories? Yeah, actually I do.
All right.
So,
Story time.
the whole reason this podcast came to being, yesterday, you know, I helped my friend finally get a PC, a really good one, because, you know, PC gaming is life, and it's really life-changing from console.
Master Race. Sorry. I'll shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
So, it's really life-changing from console.
It is.
And, you know, we were sitting in here yesterday, we was kind of bored, and he was like, what should we do? I was like, let's hop on Omegle, because, you know, don't ever go on Omegle. It's crazy.
It's a whole different breed. I mean, it is.
It was really awkward. But we did come across this really cool person that, you know, didn't immediately skip us. And, her name was Mallory. Shout out to Mallory.
Yep.
So earlier
Love to
that
see you
day,
here.
me and Aaron here, we was talking about making a
Wait, hold on.
podcast.
I'm sorry. Can I interrupt real quick? My name is Aaron. Don't laugh at me. You can find me on YouTube. And you can also find me on Twitch at Aaron45. You can find him. He's got some music. You got a stereo
I make
problem?
music. I play Warzone. Whatever you want to see.
Yeah, you can see
my
somewhere,
TikTok is all gaming. My Instagram, my Facebook is all music. You know.
Yeah, and I mean, like, somewhere on the screen, I don't
The
know where it's
video
gonna be.
editor will put it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll
up
put it-
here or
I'll put it
maybe
somewhere.
down there in the.
I'm thinking maybe, like, our faces, like, up in the corner with, like, our tags and stuff.
Maybe.
below us. I'll figure out
It
something.
depends on if he can actually edit. You know, we'll
No,
figure
it just
out.
depends on if I have enough time, because I'm just so fucking busy. You know, but anyway, please continue your story, sir. Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Do you guys remember where I was at? Oh yeah. Shout out to Mallory
Mallory.
and your husband. I forgot his name, but you know, you guys are really awesome.
You guys helped us a lot.
So we told her that earlier during that day that we were talking about making a podcast, and then when she saw how we act towards each other, and you know, we're funny, and she was like, "Hey, you guys should start a podcast." And we were like, "You know what? Fuck it, let's do it." And
Yeah.
we're doing it, and it's going great. And also,
So far.
like right after we got done talking to her on Omegle, like we got instantly skipped like 2 or 3 times, and we got flashed by 2 people. Like this dude was balls deep in this
I mean,
bitch,
well,
and it was like
what
there
he-
and then gone, and it burned itself into our brains.
what he means to say
And then
is
I
that
was confused because they were busy, like busy. Who the fuck hit next? I was really confused because we didn't even have time to hit next, and it just
yeah,
went.
like it just
Like it was like a subconscious image burned straight into the back of my retinas.
what he means, by the way, is that there were 2 lovely human beings, having very aggressive, coitus, and
What a fucking word.
yeah, coitus or intercourse for the layman.
And if you're real dumb, they was fucking
Yeah,
like balls deep. It was
yeah,
crazy.
it was crazy. We were like, let's probably not go on Omegle anymore. Like that's just a whole different breed. I think that was around the
And
time
if you
where we were like,
happen to
let's just get
see
off.
this, Harry Mack, I love your videos, bro. And the whole reason we was on Omegle because I was hoping you were gonna pop up and spit a freestyle for us. We
Yeah.
had some really good words to give you, but
Yeah,
you
we-
never came across.
Yeah, I guess we just didn't get that lucky. But one day.
You can hit us up and do a video call and help out some of your fans.
Hell yeah. Always do that. So you guys know that like Spider-Man is like the best superhero ever, right?
Oh my god.
Like I know that like Spider-Man fans are always like, oh my god, he's the best, but like he is. Like he literally has the strength of whatever spider that has that strength. Like he can carry like tons. Like my man stopped a whole bus. Like my man stopped a train. Like Batman can't do that.
The best Spider-Man on the planet is Tobey Maguire. I love you, bro.
Biased.
What?
What?
Did you just say biased?
No.
Yes, you did.
No. No.
This
I didn't.
fucking
I said,
guy right here.
No. I said he's totally right. But it's totally just nostalgia. He doesn't even know about what the fuck is that dude's name?
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know about Josh Keaton. Wait, are we talking live action?
Yes.
Oh, well, if we're talking live action, then, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely say Tobey Maguire, but the best Spider-Man?
So the first Fable was really good. I tried Fable 2. It wasn't quite as good as Fable 1, and then Fable 3 was just garbage. Fable 1, like, you got to make a lot of choices towards the end of the game. Like, you have this all-powerful sword, and you can either cast it away, or you get to kill your sister. Because apparently there's some way where killing her makes you all-powerful. But you basically have the blood on your hands, and you end up falling into darkness. And I saved, and then went and did both of them just so I could see what did what. And it was like, it was a pretty good game. There was a game that I started playing. It wasn't too bad, actually, but I started running out of space, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna delete this before I get too into it. But it's called Vampire.
Oh, is it spelled with a Y?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that on PlayStation. I liked it, but it felt a bit weird.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Because you could, like, teleport and...
you could teleport?
Yeah.
I never got that far.
Are you that's like in, like, the beginning of the game. Like, you have to get across this, like, bridge that's broken, and you can teleport from one side to the other. But like you can only do it to like ledges and shit like that. Like you can't just do it randomly. But like your dodge is also like a little mini teleport.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you probably like you didn't get like anywhere because that shit is in like the first 5 or 10 minutes of the game, my boy.
No, I got through like where you have to find this person. Like you go to these doctors and you're in there. I got like up to there. And before I got too attached to the game, and I was running out of space because I like my other games, I was like, well, let me delete this one so I can have some space.
Right.
As long as my words match my lips in this video, I'm cool.
Anything next to your lips.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh man. Oh, and if you ever see him looking over there, he probably doesn't want you to know this because he wants it to be professional, but he's looking at our audio to make sure we're not like, you know, screaming into the fucking mic. Or damn, I just barely saw that. That's gonna look like shit. That's gonna sound like shit, man. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Apologies for headphone wearers.
This should be okay though. You wasn't like in the mic.
It can be. I can put it up. Let me not say that. I was gonna say
this man is fat and he'll eat anything. He'll probably swallow my mics.
Yeah, I mean if they taste good.
Oh my god, it tastes like chicken.
Yeah. So
Speaking of chicken, what's your favorite part of the chicken? See, I like the chicken titties. It's just so juicy and tender.
I don't know, probably the legs if I'm being honest. I don't really care too much for dark meat. Pause. But I've always liked the legs when I was a kid. I always got those because I was a small little kid, didn't need much. But I mean, I don't know, like, because like if you're just super hungry, which most of you probably won't really know what this is like, but like if I come home after working or something like that, and I'm like haven't eaten all day, and I get just one chicken leg, it's just and like that's it, like it's gone in like 5 seconds. That's an exaggeration. It obviously doesn't take that long, but I'm sorry, Jesus, that came out way wrong. That is not what I meant to say.
He just sucks the meat right off the bone.
Yeah, just yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like I'm kind of torn between the leg and the wing. Like, are we talking like fried chicken, or are we talking like
chicken in general?
Like I mean, chicken in general, probably wings.
Chicken titties the best.
I mean, yeah, but like the wings are good because you just get so many of them. Like you can get like a 20-piece, and it's like they got like that sauce, and then the flats are easy because you just, you know. I'm sorry, here. You know. I hope you like that ASMR. This is gonna be so fucking hard to edit. Like you have. I mean, like you probably have like a clue, but like all you need to do is just make our voices sound good. It's gonna be really fucking hard to edit, like the video, because I have to sync everything up.
Well, yeah, but the first video you just gotta line up to the first clap.
I mean, yeah, of course, and then everything else I just.
And plus, I got that mic on the camera at like plus 20 dB.
Oh yeah, right. So I mean, like everything should be
everything.
Yeah, like everything should be lined up.
If the
so
fan isn't drowning us out.
Yeah, I mean, like the fan wouldn't be drowning out the clap because the clap is like a big, loud, quick noise. So it's just a big fucking spike.
Just like this guy, big, loud, and quick. Ladies, hit him up in his inbox.
I am big and loud, but I'm definitely not quick.
Yeah, because he's big.
Unless I need to be.
He gets out of breath in about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah.
As soon as he starts thinking about walking up some stairs, he's huffing and puffing.
It's crazy because one of my favorite jokes is actually I think it was Kevin James in one of his specials. He was saying that he was in the bathroom and or something like that, like he was sweating, like he went for like a run or something, and he came back and his wife was like, "What the fuck? Did you just have like a fucking war in the bathroom?" And he was like, "No, I peeled an orange." And it was so funny.
I love Kevin James, man.
It was so good. I love it so much.
Kevin James and Adam Sandler are like the best duo.
Yeah, they're. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not the best duo.
Yeah, they're the best.
I definitely think James Franco and Seth Rogen are, if not the best, they're definitely pretty good.
They're okay. They're just more of a stupid funny.
Yeah.
But you know, Kevin James and Adam Sandler, like they just go so well together. Like, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. That movie was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. They played in
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. They also played in. I believe they played in Holmes.
Sherlock and Holmes.
Yeah, Sherlock and Holmes, or something like that.
Holmes and Watson. I think.
Yeah, Holmes and Watson, I believe it was, or like Sherlock
Jesus,
and
we
Watson.
said Sherlock and Holmes. That's one
Yeah,
person.
Jesus, yeah. It was in one of that movies, or one of those movies. Excuse me.
By the way, Robert Downey Jr. was the best Sherlock Holmes, hands down.
It's
That
crazy
was
because I've
amazing.
actually never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, like I
There's
like
two of
Robert
them.
Downey Jr. Yeah, I know. Like I like Robert Downey Jr. a lot, and I really
I just love how they use the Phantom camera. Like, you gotta watch it.
like I would definitely say that like I don't like hate those movies. Obviously, like I've never seen them, but it's like how you didn't like the Robert Pattinson Batman movie because you were like all I can see is that vampire. It's like all I can see is Iron Man. Like,
You know, I thought it was gonna be the same, but no, it
But-
wasn't.
but it's not like it's like a totally different acting style almost.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's like genius. Like,
Yeah.
he is a genius.
Yeah, I did see one clip where he was in this like cage fight or like a bar fight or something
Yeah.
like that, and he was like, sweep the front leg.
Yeah, that was the Phantom
Def-
camera work,
yeah.
and they do it a lot through the movie.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Like that looked really good. It looked really professional, and yeah, I was definitely like I was like, ooh, I should watch that movie. And then every time that I think about it, I'm like, but what if I don't like it? And it's like, who cares? Like every
you'll like
fucking
it.
minute of your life is wasted on something. You
And
know?
then,
So
like,
you might as
this-
well waste it doing something fun.
I watched the second one, but I was scared to because I thought it wasn't gonna be as good as the first one. But I think they're like equally as good.
Would you say that maybe the second one is like better because usually the second of something is sometimes better because they improve on the
Well,
problems of the first one, like Uncharted 2.
I don't want to give any spoiler
Batman Arkham
alerts,
City.
but on the second one, instead of
Spoiler
Sherlock Holmes, all right. So in the first one, Sherlock Holmes is going against a guy that claims he's using black magic, but it's just science.
Right,
And everybody, because back in that day,
right.
everybody's thinking that, oh my god, it's really magic. And like they thought he resurrected from the dead and stuff, but he was wearing a
Yes, they
brace.
got it.
He just had people on payroll.
Mhm.
And now the second one, instead of fighting somebody like that, he was going against another genius.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
a
saw that where they
mathematical
were
genius.
both doing like that slow
The
motion
same
camera
exact thing, yeah.
Yeah, and they were both. I love that scene so much. I
Yeah.
did see a couple of clips. I was like, ooh, my god, you know.
Yeah, this
was
is
definitely
definitely
very cool.
it's good. I think they're both equally matched.
Yeah. Because like it's kind of a win-lose sometimes because like The Mask was like a astounding movie. It was
Yeah.
it was an absolute gem.
They
But
kind of messed up on the second one.
yeah, like the Son of the Mask was just absolute.
I mean, I
dog.
can see like having a son of the mask, but like the way they made him look,
It was very.
and I know that the
wrong.
power of the mask pulls out your inner like you,
Mhm.
but come on now, those cheekbones, that orange hair, come on.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, like, and it was so clearly like CGI wasn't like great back then, but I mean, like the CGI in the first Mask was way better than the one in the second. And I think maybe it's because they were making it look a bit cartoony, because that's how, whatever his name was, not Jim Carrey, but like the dude that he was playing as,
Mhm.
Eddie or something like that. That's like his like inner me is like a cartoony, so it's kind
Yeah,
of
and
like
they
how,
hinted at in that in the movie because he was
Mhm.
always watching cartoons.
and it's cool because it's like it's kind of like how the Ultimate Spider-Man that came out like ages ago. That still looks really good because of like the shell shaded art style, and it kind of looks like a comic book. So it still looks good by today's standards because it's supposed to not look like real life,
Hmm.
and it's so good. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, because like there are some movies where the second one is worse, but there are some like movies and some games where it's like Uncharted 2 is easily my favorite Uncharted because it fixed everything that was wrong with the first one. Batman Arkham City is another thing. Kind of to a lesser extent, Horizon Forbidden West did with Horizon Zero Dawn. Or maybe that's supposed to be backwards. I'm not sure. But Forbidden West is the second one, and they did a lot of things that improved on the gameplay, at least, of Zero Dawn. Like they had like an automatic sprint where you didn't have like to click in the button, you just pushed forward and you just immediately started sprinting.
Warzone.
Yeah, and they had a lot of like really cool things, and they had things like you could actually go like underwater now, and pretty early on in the game you get this like rebreather almost that lets you breathe underwater, and I mean everything in that game. Maybe not everything. The story was a bit lackluster. It was interesting, but it was a bit more like, come on, really? That's what they went with.
Do you
But
have any more of these?
yeah, I have one more. Yeah, sorry.
I got my gun with
I mean, I guess you can have it then. But yeah, I mean, not everything was perfect in that game, but they did do a lot of really good improvements for the gameplay wise. And like, I haven't even touched. I mean, I've barely touched my PlayStation since I got my PC, and I'm still thinking like, damn, I should plug that bitch in just to play my PlayStation just a little bit more, just to play that game a bit more. But
I'm the same way.
yeah, it's like sometimes you're like, damn, you know.
Yeah, we were both on PS4, and I was playing mouse and keyboard on my PS4 the entire time I was building my PC to get used to it.
Me too.
He did the same thing. And then as soon as my PC was like up and running perfectly without an issue, I have not played my PlayStation, and it's been a while.
Yeah, like I got my.
And then
PS
Lay was talking about my
PS.
wife. My wife's name is Lay. She was talking about, why don't you sell it then? And I'm like, what?
Because like if
There's games on there that I don't have on my PC that
like,
eventually
you
I'm gonna get
can
bored and
get
play.
on your seat. Yeah, because like I want to sell mine because I'm probably never gonna touch that thing again. But it's like Forbidden West, and there are some other games that I have that just aren't on PC. Like they're like only on PlayStation right now. And I mean like Aloy, the main character from the Horizon games. I mean, like when those two games came out, at least Zero Dawn, like it kind of like cemented her face on the PlayStation. Like when you get PlayStation Premium, you can go to like the game trials, and her face is like right there because Forbidden West is the first game trial you can try. It's like the first one that pops up, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do anything with that if they don't do what they did with Spider-Man PS4. They remastered it to put it on PC, which is fine. I mean, I'm totally not mad, not at all. Totally no.
Oh,
not at all.
I have another retro game for you.
Yeah.
And for you guys, I don't know. It was an original Xbox game,
Mm,
and it was called Gun.
really?
And basically, it was GTA in the Wild West.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
like
you
you
could
get
like
to
steal
fight.
horses. And...
You get to steal horses, fight Native Americans. If you get caught doing something illegal, you have a posse that comes after you.
Mhm.
And if you kill them all, it says posse defeated. And like, it was a really good game. It was really linear. But at the end of the game, like the dude you have to fight, Magruder or something like that. This guy is super cracked.
Yeah.
Like the way you have to beat him is he throws. As soon as you see him throw TNT at you, there's this thing you go into. I don't know if Red Dead has it.
It's kind of like a bullet time.
It's called Quick Draw.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah, Red
have
Dead
it?
does have it. Where you go.
Alright, so you do Quick Draw and everything is in slow motion. You just shoot everything.
Mhm.
And you shoot the TNT like as soon as he throws it so it blows him up.
Mhm.
But he's got a lot of health. And if he pulls out his shotgun, you need to take cover because it is huge. It has like 10 barrels and it destroys everything it shoots. But if you beat him, you know, because you kind of have to, when you beat him, you get to keep that shotgun.
Nice.
And then after that, it's like you just run around and it's like open world. You do whatever you want. You can go fight Indians. You can go start more posses. You can go kill whoever you want to do. You can steal whatever you want.
See, I definitely wish that going back to Infamous 2, like one of my favorite games ever. At the end of the Evil route, spoilers, you know, just to be safe. At the end of the Evil playthrough, when you've like killed everybody and you've done all the evil stuff, obviously, you get to join with like the big main enemy of the game because you figure out some stuff like he's not really killing people, he's making people superheroes, and superheroes are immune to this plague that's going around. So it's like, oh, what do I do now? And at the end of that, the Beast is what he's called, you know, so original. And
Mr. Beast,
yeah, right.
you
Yeah,
hit us up.
And he's like depressed almost. He's like, you know, I've killed so many people. Like I've had enough killing. Like I should have died a really long time ago. You know, like, but I'm gonna give you my power because I know that you know what to do with it and you can pass this on. And he kills himself, or unalives himself, I guess.
Unalives.
Yeah.
He committed die.
Yeah, he committed die. And then he gives you the power, and then there's this little like ending cinematic kind of like spray painted comic book scene almost, where Cole McGrath he says, you know, like, I have become the Beast. And then at the end of the game, it's like we have reverted back to before your final decision. You know, go finish all the story. And when I saw that, I was like, no way did I just play this game again to not be able to run around as the Beast. But yeah, thank you guys so much for. Oh, jeez, that was loud. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can always check him out on Instagram if you like hip hop a lot. He does a lot of really good music.
Young DJ 96.
Yeah,
I think. No. It's young _ DJ _ on Instagram. My bad. My name was taken, but it's my name, so I'm gonna use it.
I mean, we'll do something. It'll be up on the screen somewhere. If it's not, it's in the description. You can always check down below in the description.
Pause.
He also does video games. He also does do a live stream at butternutzmcgee on Twitch. Go ahead and drop a follow. We always just chill there. You can find me at a_Ron45 on Twitch. Nothing's capitalized. Nothing's like spaced out. It's all
Also,
one word.
if you want to follow my TikTok, it's the same thing as my gamer tag, butternutzmcgee.
Which is butternutzmcgee, which should also be in the description.
Yeah, we'll get this all situated for you. Just click that arrow down there and click on shit.
Definitely. Go ahead and smash the like button if you guys like it. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, help us out.
Yeah,
we are broke.
Yeah, it would be amazing if we could, do something, because this is something that we've been wanting to do for a while, and it's very fun. And
shout out to Mallory for
yes,
hyping us up to do it.
Definitely shout out to Mallory. We love you to death for that. Like, because we were thinking about it, and you were like a sign to be like, do it. Pause. And yeah. So what do you think we should do for an outro?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess
All
everything I do is like, damn. See, he can't even talk and breathe at the same time. Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's because he's old. Don't bully him in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's like 60.
Yeah, I was born in '96 and he's a fucking teenager.
I am not. Is that why I just drank a beer totally legally?
Still a teenager. Fuck him.
Whatever.
Anyways, all right, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes. This is the ending of our podcast. We'll see you next time. Yeah,
this has been 2Nerds1Brain, and we hope you enjoyed. So, yeah, have a good day.
See ya.